out that to attack this Toronto defense, he's going to have to catch the ball in the paint, which means he's going to have to do his work before he catches rather than after.
Trying to post up again. Back to Harden. Swing it. Maxey in the corner. 7 to shoot. Rises up and hits it. Tyrese Maxey. Well, he has arrived in this playoff run. He's just 21 years of age. Coming off a 19-point game in Game 3. Went for 38 in Game 1. Gary Trent Jr. And now Young left wide open. Harris pulls down the board. Minute 26 left in this second quarter. Looking for Embiid deep. Good catch. Embiid is fouled and it counts.
When Embiid catches the ball in the paint, Brian, there's no defense for him. He's either going to score, you're going to foul him, or in this case, both. That is a great pass over the top. And Embiid with a strong finish. That's where Embiid needs to get the ball. He needs to muster the energy to get down the floor in transition and needs to be physical to post deep.
Shouldn't matter in the playoffs, but in your time as a head coach, do afternoon starts. This is a 2 o'clock local start. Did that concern you at all?
Never concerned me, but it does concern some of the players and their routines. When we had 𝐂𝐥𝐢𝐻𝐬, who was a great player for us in Orlando, I hated when we had 1 o'clock games up here in Toronto. 𝐂𝐿 barely woke up before 1 o'clock. Guaranteed to have a bad first half. You just hoped you had a good enough game around him that he could help you in the second half.
A little call out of 𝐂𝐿.
Actually, we've been, my assistant coaches from the time I was in Orlando and I have been texting with 𝐂𝐿 all morning talking about that. And again, pass over the top to Embiid inside. I think he got his thumb hit on that one. He's really grabbing it.
Shaking it out. Here goes Anunoby with no Embiid inside, and he is fouled. I mean, even though Embiid's got to get down the floor.
And he did get down the floor there on offense. Shot block. Looked like a good, clean block, but Embiid grabbing his hand and doesn't get back.
Well, Doc Rivers told us before the game this is a thumb injury that has gotten worse and is most likely going to require surgery after the playoffs are over. There's ligament damage in there. They don't know the full extent, but it is certainly a factor for Joel Embiid. Of course, he hit the game winner. He took the breath out of Toronto with that turnaround jumper with 0.8 seconds remaining. It looked like the game was going to come to an end, but Embiid exacting a little revenge from 2019.
This is why they play big on Harden, so that they can switch these pick and rolls. Thaddeus Young trying to keep Harden to his right hand, but he couldn't, and he ends up fouling him. The number one thing about defending James Harden right now is don't foul him. Keep him off the free throw line. Keep your hands back and out of the action. As soon as your hand is out, this guy's going to find it and draw the foul.
Raptors in the penalty, so Harden at the free throw line. And just his third free throw of the day. He's 3 for 3. Hey, the NBA app brings the game to you. You can follow the players, keep up with the latest news, and watch game recaps. You can download the NBA app today.
Should have already downloaded it.
Got to have it.
Shouldn't have to be today.
A must-have. After the latecomers.
No, that's
the service we provide, Stan. Don't shame them publicly like you did 𝐂𝐿𝐻𝐬.
That's a good point.
No.
Solid point.
And Harris with a rebound. Shot clock is off. Philadelphia can take the final shot of the half. Toronto had opened up a 12-point lead. Fred VanVleet leaves the floor with an apparent knee injury. And now Embiid on the take, sidestep, had it knocked out of his hands. What a play. A heave from Anunoby. And that'll take us to the end of the first half. Gary Trent Jr. with 17 points. Siakam goes for 16. James Harden leads the Sixers with 12 and 5. And an excellent defensive play by Siakam and the Raptors.